Really glad I went to Nesna. You were right. It's Chris and the Blacks. My great-grandfather was the first family member that went to fish in the Bering Sea. Chris and the Black is my great-grandfather, Chris and Martin Hetman. He immigrated from Norway to the United States in 1906. He created a successful life there for his family. So when my great-grandfather, Chris and the Black, died, he sent this ring back to Nesna, to the old family plot that he had purchased for his father, until my cousin Celia gave it to me. You see in there? You see Dutch Harbor. He made a ring out of it and wore it until the day he died, and he died outside the pass.
No kidding.
Yeah. They had a funeral for him at his house before he left because they told him if you go, you're gonna die.
And you didn't know any of this till now?
Didn't know any of it.
Must feel pretty good, huh?
Yeah. It's pretty amazing. Got to learn a lot about myself, family. I also figured out, which I kind of knew, my dad had spent a lot of time over here, so I think I'm gonna spread his ashes here in the Bering Sea.
I think that's a great idea. I think he'd be real proud of you. Well, you know, knowing and honoring where you come from was always a big deal to my father, so. And the same goes for me. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, me too.
I always figured my father would want to be buried in Carmway. You know, I thought we would have to ship his body back.
He's in Seattle?
No, he is in Seattle. That's what he wanted.
That's what we do, right? Try to do right by our parents.
You're not kidding.
I know my dad would love nothing more than to be on a Norwegian boat and have Norwegian fishermen spreading his ashes. That is just powerful in itself for him and me and my family back home. Here goes nothing. My dad went missing and ripped my family apart. Ripped me apart. A lot of anger and frustration and it's something that will never go away. I mean, nobody ever thinks that their dad's gonna go missing in the woods. Probably murdered over 600 bucks, but nobody ever thinks that they're gonna only have part of a skull and a femur to cremate. Nobody thinks that's gonna happen to them. But when I was home, I could never be the son to my father I always wanted to be. And then when I was ready to grow up, he was gone. That's all that's left. All right. All right, Dad, we're fishing in Norway. I think there should be something in there, but I'm about to find out right now. Ready, Yarla?
Yeah, go ahead, Jake.
Oh, there's a big one.
Okay, Jake, we got 21.
27, 45, Jake, 4-5.
Now grabbing, baby.
Hey! Hey! Hello, yeah!
Sig's gonna love me now. So we did it.
Hey, Yarla, we did it, dude.
That's 7,097 crab.
First, that's it.
Yeah, watch that.
Yeah! We did it, guys! Thank you! Yeah! Oh my God, what a relief. I really didn't think it was gonna happen. Just kept casting it again, casting it again, casting it again. That's probably the best fishing trip I ever had with my dad.
We've been through a lot to get to this point right here. And it feels good. I think we got pretty much everything you could get out of that spot. Strategy was solid. And bottom line is, it was crab in the pots. The team effort paid off. And we just filled that order, so I couldn't ask for more. Look at all that crab.
That's my crab right there. It looks a lot different than how it does in Alaska, but at least we're getting it there on time. That's what matters. You know, normally at this point, we're taking our crab live out of our tanks, and now it's in a container. That right there, that's our future.
I think it's time. I love you, Dad. I tried. I tried so hard to be a good son. I'm happy you got to fish with me one last time. In the back of my mind, I knew that I didn't come to Norway to fish king crab. I came to find my family and to put you to rest at your home, where you always wanted to be. My dad loved Norway more than I think he loved his own country. And for him to get to be spread out over the Barents Sea, I think, well, I already know, he'd really like this. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Whew. Oh, man. I don't want to let go.
Til Valhall.